So, good evening, my beloved queens and kings of the universe. It's me, Queen Nekhena, here with another Queendom Culture moment. So, I was here a couple of days ago, and I'm really proud of myself for coming back so quickly. But the reason I came back so quickly is because I actually kind of want to get you guys in the process with me. What I usually do is create something, a look, or whatever it is I'm doing, and then I show you before and after. But for some reason, I'm a little bit ahead of the game, it seems. Maybe it's the pandemic being inside. But I caught myself the other day and I shared with you what I was doing with the window treatment. And actually, this is a part of the window treatment in a sense. So that's why I'm talking to you today to kind of share it with you because the girl's going to be gone soon. I'm going to be shifting this arrangement that I made um, for the last season as a part of my window treatment situation of the backdrop, right? Um, Flowers, live and created or false or fall are wonderful attributes to add to your queen's palace. And so, upon notice, I realized that I have various kinds of flowers in my environment in different locations. And so, this is the one that I uh, created for my bedroom in this window treatment area. Um, Last year, when I started this, when I began this transformation with the black, I had a very wonderful white vase with very vibrant, exotic pink, hot pink, luscious colors, and very lotus blossom flower like. And that was wonderful. And I've enjoyed this, creating this. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. We're going to do a little show and tell today because this is probably going to be gone. It should be gone in the next week. So I created this to go in the front of my window. It's on a pillar, which is a gold pillar, which we shall talk about pillars, queens, at another time. I didn't say pillows, I said pillar, Lars, A-R-S. So I got the vase from one of the uh, inexpensive home decor places that I love to shop in. Um, Probably like I think this was Home Goods or it might have been Burlington. Burlington. Okay. So here's a little secret. I'm not a shopaholic. I promise you I'm not. But I'm a good researcher because what you have to do is, and actually I don't go out that often, right? I'm not in the street a lot because Corona is not a game and I just don't like the crowds too much no more anyway. So when I do go out, if I happen to go to a mall for a birthday present or something, I'm just always on the lookout for something beautiful. A flower, a vase, whatever. And sometimes, and I'm also on the lookout for it being inexpensive. Those kinds of places have inexpensive and beautiful things. You just have to put your time in doing your little research. And when you find something beautiful, you ought to grab it. And when I say inexpensive, I'm saying $20 and or less, usually. And sometimes you'll get stuff and you know exactly what you want to do with it. But some stuff, a lot of times, it's just beautiful and it's kind of cheap. And it's something that is an element that you can put into your environment in some kind of way. And you should grab it and you should buy it and you should have it because those unique, beautiful things are not abounding. They're not a lot. So you see it, you like it, you feel it. It's less than $20, $5, $10, $15, $20. If you have it, get it and then put it on the side. And when the time is right, you'll find the right use and the right way to pull it together for your beautiful queen's palace. So I got this vase one day, I believe it was in Burlington, and of course I love it because it's gold. But what was really nice about it was the texture. It has a giraffe kind of print. You know, and African queens love any kind of animal print. Giraffe, zebra, whatever. So that was the texture that's in this vase that drew me. And I think it was definitely less than $20. And I also, these was like little plastic um, floral pots, you know, just like grass on a stick. And it was beige. I bought it, probably picked it up at a discount store. And at the time, I had a lot of gold spray paint because I sprayed the pillar that was white and gold. I spray painted it gold because you know. And so I said, oh, I can take the grass, this beige grass sticks, and spray paint them gold. And it's plastic, right? So I spray painted it gold, and I inserted in there. I have, of course, my signature peacock everything. Um, I put peacock feathers in here. And I got ones that are not just the traditional greenish bluish ones, but um, I purchased some that were purple and turquoise. I just love that turquoise. And mix them in. And you know, the eye of the peacock is just a beautiful thing to see around all the time. And then because the situation is black in the back now, the black backdrop, I added this black flower, which I think I got around Halloween because you know, as you're in these little discount stores or whatever, a lot of the stuff is seasonal. And my room is periwinkle, which is a kind of purple, a twilight, like in the twilight of the day, when the sky is beautiful in some exotic place. It's a color that's like my daughter told me it's periwinkle, and it's just beautiful. It's not deep purple, it's not light purple, it's just a magical in between. So that was the color that I became my focal color from a Thomas Knight picture that I had. So I love that color, and it's in my room. Now with this black and gold that's happening, I'm feeling very strongly in my spirit that soon I may actually change the color, but I'm not there yet. So anyway, peacock feathers, gold, my favorite things, and black flowers that I got from during Halloween. They had black and purple, and then these beautiful birds. Now I collected these beautiful. I guess they're peacock. Don't tell nobody. They're not really the right colors, but they still have that whole peacock situation going on with the little, you know, beautiful feathers on the top of the head and the gracious tail. Um, these are ornaments that you get during Christmas time. And I bought quite a bit to some because I like nature around me, especially in this concrete jungle, in this mean world. You got to have the soft elements and you have to have nature in your environment, Queen, to keep you soft and lovely. So I always have birds. So I found these beautiful birds during the holidays and they were very, very cheap. And I bought them. And this one was golden, and I love the gold colors. And this one was white, gold and white, very beautiful. Let me show you my birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. You hear them? Actually, I hear birds from this backyard window, so I could pretend they sing, right? Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you because it shall be gone soon. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to do a little show and tell to include you in my process that I am going to be entering with this next floral focal. Because I guess for me, and it may not be true for you, but the completion of the window treatment in this room involves a place for a floral arrangement to speak to my soul. So, uh, what is probably going to replace this vase is this. Woo! Can you see that? This is a big, this is a big, tall um, floor vase. Ooh, don't break your other one. The giraffe vase that I had, that I showed you, is glass. This is some kind of metal. It's black, and it has the gilded gold flute at the top, and it's tall. And I got this one some months ago in Burlington, less than $20. And it has like a wood grain, but it's black. And I bought two because that's my odd thing, balance, the scale. So I tend to get two. And in terms of staging, it creates balance. Unfortunately, I'm finding that in this window space area that I work, that I, do my videos in, because I have an office desk in here, it's kind of big, but the way it's arranged, I have to have the desk there because I need sunlight as I work. And I want to be facing the outside, not the front. So it limits my space here. So I can only do one side sometimes. Like I have one pillar, but I prefer having two for that balance. And it's just symmetry and beauty. So I have two of those. I was actually taking my mom to a visit in Queens, and while I was waiting for her, I went down the block, and there was not a mall, but a little shopping area, and Bed Bath and Beyond and Burlington and everything was there, and that was my moment. I'm like, okay. So I got two of those vases that day, and I also got this, which is gold branches, right? A bunch of gold branches. Now, most times people use oops, it's tall. It's very tall. Just like the vase, right? It's tall. And it's gold. I don't want to reflect you. So, I got it thinking, maybe that can go in the vase. But I really got these gold branches because, again, they're hard to find. A lot of times you only see them around Christmas time. The branches, nature, it's a tree. A golden tree is very lovely. Everything gold is lovely. And you know how much that was? I'm going to actually tell you my price on that because it was $5. Can you see the price? Okay. Very cheap. It's not cheap, inexpensive. $5 for these big, oh wow. It's 3 sets of branches. So I'm going to have fun with that. So, boys and girls, kings and queens, the last part of this segment of the window treatment floral arrangement for the queen is in the works. And I'm showing my process of how I bring my elements together. And I don't know what it's going to look like in the end, but you'll be on this journey with me, I hope. Last but not least are these. I got these today because looking at the black and the gold, when I was thinking, okay, what kind of flower do you want? What color? White came to me. White. It's summer. This is supposed to be a summer. It's a shimmery gold light color. And I kind of felt like I wanted a pure white color. So I don't know if it's going to be a faux. I mean, I'm not going to have real flowers. I shouldn't say that because there's a story behind these. I thought initially when I was looking at those golden branches, I said, what if I got some of those long, I think they're called pussy willows. I have some in the basement. Pussy willows, some long branches that would probably look nice. And I also thought about cotton. A lot of places started to put bowls of cottons, long stems as well as short pieces and stuff for sale. And I don't know if they're tapping into our history. You know, they take everything in our culture and sell it, right? So you may have noticed in recent years that you can get various forms of pick cotton, forms. And for me, it has definitely connection of my roots. My mom basically was a sharecropper from down south, and I know a lot about that cotton personally. So I thought maybe I would do cotton balls, and I may. But keeping these things in mind, I was out today and I saw the white tiger lilies. And I tell you the truth, it's so funny. I usually, but for the past umpteen years, I've been buying white tiger lilies every week, pretty much. I was buying flowers every week. And my favorite one was this one. I would get it closed and just, it takes a nice, beautiful, gradual opening, and the smell I absolutely love. So it was sent my room. However, some people say, oh, it reminds me of funerals. What? Are you crazy? Like, wow. Where's your head at? Like, how could a beautiful, pungent, lovely smell of white tiger? It's very strong. So anyway, everybody has their own opinion, but I absolutely have loved that fragrance of the flower, uh, the tiger lily and white, which is what I usually get. And I found it in the store in a full form. And I actually have not been able to continue with getting that uh, floral arrangement because I have reasons. I don't want to tell you all my reasons though. But it is space. It's how the space is coming together, and I really didn't have the right place for it like I used to have. So this might work. This might be lovely. This is the flower that I've been adoring, and we shall see. So that's it for this Queendom Culture moment. And stay tuned. I'm going to share my little journey with you because I love this. I've come to realize for a while now, but I don't know if especially in this past year, we all have been in more, and I spend quite a bit of time at home and work from home, especially now that we're not on the road doing shows. And I put my energy into my space, and I think it's an integral part of living queen. Living queen, honey. You must live it. And of course, there's some prerequisites to beauty. I mean, cleanliness um, is underneath all of it. You can't be talking about beautifying nothing and doing all of this stuff on top of dirt. So you must keep your house rather clean. That's a big part of it. But that's another segment. So thank you for tuning in to my little conversation, Queendom Culture, and I look forward to seeing you soon with my next step. Take care, stay blessed, and stay beautiful, and live, Queen, live.